There we go. It might help if I actually turn my mic on. That might help. Hello, guys. Hello. You might be mildly confused if you don't, if you aren't aware. Hold on. Um, so da, 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 da. Link address. All right. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, Scott Falco is also watching it. Oh, and so is Arlo. Sick. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let me find a new setup for how I want things to work because it appears that I can't really. Oh, never mind. Oh, yay! Left control panel. Nice. Not gonna worry about multiple outputs. Docs. Chat. All right. So this is so here's the sitch as I understand it. This is a sort of a housekeeping direct swan song to uh the Switch one. It Switch one is going to die out, be replaced with the Switch 2, but we're still gonna get some aftercare. We're still gonna get some things to do with the Switch 1. Hold on one second. Nope. Hey, there's my model. That's the one. Reset position. Hey, here we go. Here we are. There we go. Now when I look over here, it actually looks like I'm looking over here. And when I look over here, it looks like I'm actually looking over here. Whoa. Ain't that nifty? But yeah, this is just going to be about other games coming to Switch 1 and what the future of Switch 1 is going to look like as we go into the Switch 2. This is probably this is probably going to be like a bunch of indie games, which is why everyone is spamming Silk Song and Deltarune, which would make a lot of sense. That'd make a lot of sense. That'd be really good. Yep. Hold on, wait. So I'm in a new server with YouTubers and stuff. I'm allowed to. Oh, I am. Am I allowed to ping? Oh, I should be allowed to ping. I think. And live. There we go. We'll see if that means anyone joins. But yeah, so this is probably just going to be a indie focused, which would be great. Which would be great. It would be really bizarre if they announced anything major. If they bring up Switch 2 at all, they're probably just going to say that, Switch 2 and Switch 1 are going to be compatible with each other for a good while there. Like, I would be shocked if Prime 4, Metroid Prime 4, was a Switch 2 exclusive. Well, if it's a Switch 2 exclusive, it would probably be specifically um because of hardware limitations. But like they put Breath of the Wild on the Wii U before Switch. So maybe it'll be a similar situation to that, if anything. Maybe Mario Kart. I I, I feel like Mario Kart would probably be easier to put on Switch and Switch 2 than say I don't know, Prime 4. I'm so sorry for all the ums and ahs, my poor public speaking, my dire dialectics this morning. I'm very, very tired. I went to bed a little after midnight and then woke up at 5:30 a.m. to do this stream. So, and to mention, I also have class today. So, this is not going to be a long stream. This is not going to be a long stream. This is just going to be me reacting to the Nintendo Direct. On top of that, maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how long this goes. I don't know if we'd have time to play any games or something. I'll probably go live again this weekend because again I'm on a new server, but it's also a new SMP as it were, which will certainly be interesting. Bro, could you imagine Mario Galaxy 3? Someone is spamming in chat. they're obviously not going to put it on Switch 1. So here's the thing. Everyone's saying like Smash Brothers, can't wait for the next Smash Brothers. I don't think we're gonna get one. I would be so shocked if we got a new Smash Brothers, because Super Smash Brothers, hold on. Wait, what about my audio bitrate? I just got a notification saying my bitrate is at 0. I beg your finest pardon. Audio stream's current bitrate 0. Yeah, open widget, please. Okay. I don't... Hold on. How does it sound? Hold on. How does it sound? Okay, it sounds fine. It sounds fine. Stop trying to give me a heart attack, OBS. Stop trying to give me a heart attack. It's no helpful. It's not helpful. It's not helpful. Here we go. Here we go. It's starting. It's happening. Yes. I'm gonna turn it down a wee bit. I'm turning it down just a little bit. Okay. Dragon Quest, good. Passed down through the ages. Ooh. Remake of the older game? Two tales of brave heroes. Okay, see, this is really cool. This is a remake of the older games, but they decided to take the Octopath Traveler route, where it is just... Or it's 2D sprites on a 3D environment, which, by the way, is a freaking wonderful format, very delightful. And this looks great. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D 2025. Sick.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi,
What's
and
up, Takahashi?
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
We appreciate it. We very much
Today,
appreciate it.
We'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Okay.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that as well.
I don't know if I'll do a live stream for that.
What
Or
you
at least
just
it'll be
saw
late.
was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake.
If they
from
have it
Square
early in the
Enix.
morning again, I probably will.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in
I
the
didn't pick up
future.
on that. I never played Dragon Quest. Is it good?
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
No hope.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
No rescue.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve
This is
mind-bending
bizarre.
puzzles in an explorable environment.
Okay,
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth.
so it's an escape room mixed with
Uncover
Phoenix
what's
Wright.
hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
Cool. I might check that out. That looks
Unleash the supernatural. A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
okay.
Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can
Interesting.
even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
Cool. Cool.
Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders
Sick.
begin later today on Nintendo
Oh,
eShop.
sick.
Consume darkness.
Ah, the darkness.
With
Darkness
your memories
within
gone,
darkness.
you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
This is the Pac-Man
As
spin-off
Puck guides
from
you on
the
your
Secret
journey,
Levels.
you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Why did
But
they turn
tread lightly,
Pac-Man into a
the
horror?
creatures inhabiting this
game.
world will prove hostile.
Why did they turn
When
Pac-Man into
facing
a
imposing
villain?
enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
I'm sorry, Gaia form?
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources
This is so
that can
bizarre.
then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
For the 5 of you
The
asking for a
rhythmic
Pac-Man
march begins.
Metroidvania.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army.
This looks
For example,
absolutely delightful.
Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
That's actually really cool. That's actually really cute.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Chat's kind of distracting. so
Lead
I'm
the
gonna turn this full
Patapons
screen.
and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July
Okay.
11th.
Cool. I didn't know there was a Patapon 1,
Welcome
let
to
alone
Zephyr
Patapon
Town.
2.
a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Oh, wait. Is this the Game Freak one?
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
So this is a
You
DS
must be the new farmer.
game.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Okay.
Then
Dude,
sell your produce and other
I
wares
really
at the
hope
town's
that
weekly bazaar.
leak/rumor
As bazaar
of
sales
the
grow,
two-screen
you'll help
attachment
the
is
once
real,
famous market regain
because that
its
would be
former
so
splendor.
sick to play.
You can also
2D
get
and
to know the
3DS
locals
games
I'd like to
on
spend more
Switch
time
2.
with
That'd
you.
be sick.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
Ha ha ha.
Here we go!
The winds
What?
of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Let's
August
show them
27th.
Grand and Bazaar. So, check this out.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh. Oh, this is Prime 4. Because they showed these same shots in another trailer, I think. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it is coming to Switch 1. Interesting. Okay, so this is gonna be Switch 2's Breath of the Wild. Most definitely.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Okay. It's giving Halo
She's
Infinite.
not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle
Oh.
are waiting to strike.
Oh my gosh. These creature designs are sick.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
She's psychic now.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
I will say
They also
Samus
allow
is
her to control
kitted
the
out.
trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Okay, okay.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
I would imagine it has something to do with her avian adopted parents. Well,
And what will be her fate after being
Is that
summoned to
Gundam?
Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
that looks sick. That looks sick. Chosen One. Oh. Is this Dark Samus? Oh no, it's just a suit upgrade. Okay.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
I don't know.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Let's move on. Prime is really cool.
Ready to stir up some mischief? Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts
Ursula.
of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations.
This is so
The
fun.
potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later
That's
today.
fun. That's really cool.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
What's it with the witch for lately? Like,
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where
if you're a fan
students
of the witch
strive
for
to master
aesthetic, you're
the
eating
magical
good
arts.
this
During
generation of
class,
gaming.
use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items.
Go to the bank and get
Plus,
denied for
up to
student
4
loans.
players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you
Damn.
ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts, then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this
Eternal
holiday.
Life of Goldman.
Celebrate
sick.
the 40th
Gotta love
anniversary of
Metroidvanias.
Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius,
Gradius.
Salamander,
Salamander.
Light Force,
I.
Gradius 2,
Uh-huh.
Gradius 3,
Okay. Sure.
and Salamander 2.
I don't
Some
know any
titles
of
come with
these.
multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
Okay.
Plus,
cool.
take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th.
So it's a
Pre-orders
knockoff
begin later
Space
today
Invaders?
on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss
Necro Dancer is
battles,
cool.
quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the
Yo!
future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
There's a well, damn.
Let's see what's in store.
What?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Tamagotchi.
There are stores galore.
Not
Design
Tamagotchi.
glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
This is
With over 100 new and classic
oddly nostalgic
Tamagotchi,
for me?
business is sure to be booming.
okay.
Get
I've
ready
never,
to set up
I
shop
don't know this.
when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on
But
Nintendo
it's-
Switch June 27th.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna pause real quick. Does anybody remember the My Littlest Pet Shop, or not My Littlest, My Littlest Pet Shop game for the Nintendo Wii? Does anyone remember that? Because honestly, that game was so much fun. I played it with my sisters. It was a freaking damn good time. It was a lot of fun. It was really good. And I don't know why this unlocked that core memory for me, but it did. So whoa! Oh, is this ZA? Pokemon ZA is coming to Switch 1. Alright, damn.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends
I
ZA,
stand corrected.
a
I didn't
new
think they were
title
gonna
in the
do anything
Pokemon
major.
series.
Stand corrected.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
I wonder though, if Prime 4 and Pokemon ZA are both coming to Switch 1, what do we know of that's going to be Switch 2 exclusive? Like, because they said that not everything from Switch 1 is going to be ported over to Switch 2, or is going to be forward compatible. So, what's the differentiation? What will be and what won't be, I wonder. If because these are going to be 2 massive games.
Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
This looks like it's in the future. Everyone thought it was going to be in the past. But this looks to be in the
Scattered
future?
all over town are wild zones.
Wild zones.
These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
So invade and
You can
take
catch
them from their
Pokemon
land.
here,
Oh,
but
that's
they
cute.
might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
I thought the
Some
I thought
of
you
them
used
can
crunch
even be
on the
found
player
on
at the
rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls,
Oh,
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
they really said Pokemon 99, huh?
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Oh, my bad.
During
It's
battles,
Pokemon
using a
Assassin's
super
Creed.
effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power
Oh.
up even more.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good to be back. We are
You'll
so
start
back,
at rank
chat.
Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
It's Z through A because it's a tier list. Interesting. Okay.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Yo,
What will you
Zygarde.
find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
It's probably gonna be
In Lumio City, where the game is set,
it's not gonna be in the
aura
summer because they didn't say
transforms between
specifically
day
in the
and
summer.
night. It seems
probably
there are
gonna be
even
a
more
holiday
secrets
release.
to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there.
What?
The game you're about to see boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see?
WarioWare?
Boop.
Or no, not WarioWare. It's
Just
the
press the
other
button
one.
to jump through the ring. Boop.
Oh no, never mind. Disregard. No one. Okay. Oh.
It sounds easy,
Oh no.
but the timing is super tricky.
Right, because Joy-Con
Maybe
latency
you could
isn't gonna
try it
screw
in
it
time
over.
to a rhythm.
Okay.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Get
Oh,
into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
It is Rhythm Heaven. I forgot what it was called. Okay.
Rhythm Heaven
I was
Groove.
right. 2026. They're making games for Switch 1 all the way into
That
2026.
was Rhythm
That is
Heaven Groove,
wild.
a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
Sumku.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please
no.
take a look.
Oh dear, okay. Oh boy.
With game cards, you can play
Yeah.
a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Sure.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
Uh-huh.
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Okay.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Elaborate.
Here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card.
Okay.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
How is that different from digital download? Onto a second system, okay.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Okay, that's what I was hoping they would say.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
Okay. So I see why they're doing this. Obviously, this is functionality. This is Nintendo Online functionality. This is Nintendo eShop functionality that's going to be on both Switch 1 and Switch 2. So you can port over your entire library to Switch 2. Okay. Good. That's good. But they really said they really looked at that like how, rather than make everything a digital download so all you have to do is log in. They really just said make it into NFTs. They really just said NFTs though. Which is good. That's a good thing because that means like I mean this is probably going to mark the death of physical releases, or like a physical release is going to be just novelty at this point. But if you have a digital game, you can give it to your friend and let them borrow it. It is a digital good that has the same functionality and material weight as a real life material good. Literally an NFT. This is good. I think this is a good thing, especially since this is probably gonna set the standard, at least for Nintendo, for new consoles going forward. Like if we get a Switch 3, or if it's gonna be something completely different, you can port all of your games over just by like essentially iPhone airdropping it to your new console. Okay, cool. That's really sick.
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
Up to 2 systems.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Huh? That sounds like a non-issue to me. That sounds like a non-issue because if you're switching games over systems, I would presume you would have both systems there physically in hand. Oh, this is a password sharing crackdown, is what it is. That sucks. Because now that means that the family thing, because as it currently exists, you can log in to multiple systems. You can log into your account on multiple systems and have multiple accounts on one system, and everybody shares their library. So you can't play one game with multiple accounts, obviously, but everyone can share their libraries. This kind of removes that function, unless they specifically address it. Oh, it might help if I actually look at the screen and read it. Family group. Up to 8 Nintendo account users connected together into a family group. Lending to family group members. I should probably just let it play.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Cool. Okay.
Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
Nice.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Save data will not be erased when returning virtual game cards. Okay. Again, that feels needlessly complicated. I mean, 2 weeks is a long time. 2 weeks is a long time for especially for Nintendo games. Which, I mean, like, we're not talking PlayStation here. We're not talking Final Fantasy games that lead into, like, the double digits of hours of pure gameplay. But at the same time, I don't see how that's better than the system that currently exists, where it has the same limitation of only one person can be using it at a single time. But now it's more complicated because it's on someone else's Switch. You have to go chase it if you want it back. And then also if they're not done with it by the time of the 2 weeks, they'll have to call you up and be like, hey, it's about to get auto sent back to you. Mind just renewing it for me? This feels like this could be useful for parents. Because again, it makes sense for family groups. This could be an interesting, like, parental limitation. But I don't want to have to go up to my friend like he's a freaking loan shark. Like, hey man, I just need a couple more weeks. I just need a couple more weeks, dude. You know?
making digital games even easier to use.
Okay, make them
Virtual
easier.
Game Card.
Okay. Interesting. I think
The virtual game
I feel like
card
we're gonna have to see
feature
this in
lets
person.
you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
in late April. All right.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Let's do it. More Switch games, please. Oh. I Am Life. Cool. I haven't played this game, I've seen it. You've seen it with something like a tea. Star over. The Wandering Village. I've always wanted to try this. I love this premise so much. King of Thieves. Sure.
Uncover history once more.
Why does that look AI
An
generated?
HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
I don't know what Saga
Meet
Frontier
Gustav,
is.
the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
That is, damn, alright.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical
This looks
illusions
cool.
to
This
discover,
does look very
and
cool.
mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters,
sacred
add-ons,
geometry.
and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And
Okay.
help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Up? Oh.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim,
For a second there, I
time
thought it
your
was Wii
button
Sports,
press
and I got
just right,
unreasonably
and take your
excited.
shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player
He's
challenge
very
mode,
sports coded.
compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes,
I love
or
how-
obstacles might
I
fall.
love how Japanese
it's
media
golf that's not quite
is
par
so
for the
over the
course.
top with stuff like this.
Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally
I'm gonna
or in
trade as
online
hard as
play.
I can. And I'm gonna be the ultimate golfer.
So just relax.
I'm gonna rule the world with
And
my
get
pure
ready to
golfing
tee off.
power.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this
It's
year.
it's very funny. It's very ridiculous, and I enjoy it immensely. Oh. Yo.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the
Yo.
ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And
This is
swap
just,
between your
shmup.
team of 2 at any time. Take
You know what
advantage of your team's
that's
strengths
good.
to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up
We
to
haven't
4
had
players can assemble for local or online co-op
Unapologetic
play.
shmups in a long while.
The
This is
battle
cool.
for the
This
fate
is
of the
good.
Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Alright.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
The last announcement. This is the last direct for the Nintendo Switch, guys. This is it.
I'm a buckle. Tornadoes on my body yesterday.
No.
How refreshing.
Yes!
Hiya.
Oh my gosh.
Tomodachi Life.
Life.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. This is a remake, remaster, or port? It's coming 2026, whatever it is. What the?
Did you want to talk?
Ah. Glad that was only a dream.
What?
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Okay, it's the whole new
In the
entry.
trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea.
Parts.
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it.
That's cool.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a
Oh.
game.
Oh, this is fun.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Miyamoto.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Like me right now.
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
So it's the Nintendo
That's all I
channel
have to
from the
share.
Wii.
I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
I feel like Tomodachi Life was a bigger announcement than that.
That's all for today's
I
Nintendo
feel like
Direct.
they should have put that one earlier. in
Thank
the
you for
direct.
watching.
Bro. W Direct. It's the end of an era, chat. This is the end of an era. Can't believe it, man. Lo, these many years. Bro. Rest in peace, Silk Song. Rest in peace, Deltarune tomorrow. But, dude, new Tomodachi Life is a massive W. So, one thing that I noticed, one recurring theme that I think is very interesting. There was a lot of ports from handheld consoles. Or rather, there were a couple of ports, but there were a lot of sequels and remasters from said handheld consoles. So, I think that's very interesting because dude. So we've gone all the way up to the Nintendo 64. Gone all the way up to Nintendo 64 for the Nintendo Online emulators. Which means either they aren't going to do any more emulators, they're not going to do any more ports, they're not going to add any more games. That's it. That's the end of it. Or they're going to keep going. In which case they're going to add a lot more games to the N64 emulator, and then they're going to add the GameCube emulator. And then from there, the Wii emulator. And as well as the handhelds, because we got to remember, so the handhelds, I think, if I remember correctly, the handheld emulators, we got all the way up to the Game Boy Advanced. Which means after that, we have the Nintendo DS and 3DS. Which would just be insane if we got DS emulators on Switch or Switch 2. And again, dude, that 2-screen setup, I want that to be the case. I want that so bad. Okay, hold on. Let me just cope and see that you. Nintendo. Okay, hold on. Switch to 2 screens. Okay, like look at this. This is a fan render. This is not legit. But imagine that. And Tomodachi Life 2. The guy who made this knew. The guy who made that, he knew chat. So we have a Tomodachi Life, a brand new Tomodachi Life, rounding out the roster for the Switch 1. Why do you think the final game for Switch 1 is revisiting a game from a much, much older generation? I feel like this is going to be the start of a trend. I feel like this is going to be the start of a whole thing. But then also there are no rumors about this. There's no like leaked patents. There's a patent for this. We know for a fact that Nintendo has thought about doing this. They thought about doing this for the Switch 1. And now it makes even more sense to do it with the Switch 2 because it has the 2 USB-C ports. I don't know why specifically they showed it flipping around so the USB-C port was on top. The Switch 2 has 2 USB-C charging ports. So you could very easily plug that in. There's no basis for, to my understanding. There's no, like, patents or nothing. But you know what? Obviously, this looks like a face cam. This obviously looks like a face cam, and it'd be really cool to have face cam capabilities, especially because the Wii U had that. The Wii U gamepad had a forward-facing camera, had a face cam that it used for a couple different things. It wasn't very good, and they didn't use it for very much of relevancy at all, but it was cool. And so this could be porting over similar functionality, or it could be, think about this, a Wii sensor bar for pointer controls. Imagine that, chat. Again, I'm not saying, obviously this is unofficial, and like I said, there's no basis for this. This is something that the animator came up with off the dome. But could you imagine the Switch 2 comes with a dual screen setup, or maybe you have to buy the dual screen separate with you have to buy the dual screen separate. Okay. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to buy the dual screen separate. That's way too expensive. And also we know for a fact the Joy-Cons are going to have mouse controls. We know that for a fact, pretty much. Like, is the possibility they might not, but who knows? But a dual screen setup would be so sick, because you can flip it open like a laptop, and then have like a keyboard on the bottom screen, and then use a Joy-Con mouse, and use it as a laptop. Use it as like mouse and keyboard for shooter games. That would be really interesting to use that for Prime 4. But I digress. If they did that and included this thing as well, and this was a sort of Wii sensor bar to use as pointer controls, either with the Joy-Cons themselves, because mind you, the Switch Joy-Cons have motion controls and pointer controls. They just don't use the pointer controls for the menu, and I don't think outside of like 1-2 Switch or that fitness game, it uses the motion controls at all. But like they really cut back on it. They use it very minimally for like Mario Kart and Mario Party, but that's about it. So if they created an emulator for both the GameCube and the Wii, and you know for a fact they're going to be making a GameCube controller anyway. They've done that consistently. They did it for the Wii. They did that. Well, I mean, I guess they didn't really have to do it. Never mind. They didn't do that for the Wii. They just gave the Wii compatibility for GameCube controllers. But then they did it for the Wii U, and then they did it for the Switch as well. So you know for a fact they're going to do it for this, because the GameCube controller is simply the best gamepad that they've ever designed. That has ever been designed. So following that precedent, if they create a Wii emulator, and then create like Wii Plus remotes, like not just Wii Motion Plus, but like a Wii remote with the same fidelity of motion controls and haptic feedback as the Joy-Cons, that would just be insane. Though I don't think, like, though that would probably just be novelty. They'd probably just give the Joy-Cons some kind of rudimentary pointer controls. Or not even rudimentary, just give them the pointer controls from the Wii remote. Because that'll just fit, that'll just work. You can't really make it any more rudimentary than what was on the Wii itself. And you could totally play Wii games like that. Like the two disconnected Joy-Cons just to work as a Wii remote and nunchuck setup. Like, it just works. But then also, dude, oh, you know what? Oh, dude, you're joking me. You're actually, are you pissing me right now? Okay. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Um, but I have a Wii Central Bar that I use for PC emulation that automatically connects the Wii remotes and stuff, and it will work for a Wii Fit board. So if this was a Wii Central Bar attachment, uh, and it had that same functionality, you could just connect your Wii Fit board, and then you can play Wii Fit games. My guy, I want that so bad. I want that so bad. Honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Nintendo, if Nintendo ever sees this, which of course I know they won't, but Nintendo, give us a first-party emulator for PC, please. Every other company puts their games on PC, and I'm not telling you to completely abandon exclusivity. I'm not telling you to put your games on PlayStation. Don't put Mario Odyssey on PlayStation or Xbox. That's dumb. Don't do that. But you're never going to get rid of community emulation and piracy. You're never going to do it because that's simply the best way to play your games at this point. If it's not something that's on the Switch, that's meant to be on the Switch, on current gen console, then you kind of have to emulate it. It's really the only good way to play it. Technology has left the N64 and the GameCube and the Wii at this point. You can buy like third-party attachments that make it like HDMI compatible so you can play the Wii on modern TVs, but it's such a hassle. You're never going to get rid of emulation like Citrus and Dolphin. You're never going to do it. So just release a first party. You can make it an expansion pack. Make it an expansion pack for the for Nintendo Online. People will buy it. The only reason people pirate your games is because there's no other way to play them. So if you simply beat them to the punch and emulate your games on PC before they do, people will buy it. People will buy a subscription service or an expansion pack to the Nintendo Online subscription service if it means that they can play everything up through the Wii U. And you don't have to put Switch games on there. You don't have to put Switch games on. It makes more sense for you not to put Switch 1 games on this emulator. Just everything up to the Wii U. Let the community host community servers. Give it like... You're also never going to get rid of fan games and mods. So what you could do is further capitalize on it and do like a Steam workshop kind of deal where it's a mod loader and a platform for uploading and downloading mods. And people will buy it. People will just buy it because it's a good idea. In order to pirate a Nintendo game and emulate it, you have to go to a super sketchy website, risk getting hacked, risk getting a virus. Some websites are pretty reputable, but still. And if you want to play a mod, if you want to play modded games because you just want more content, if you've played all through Mario Galaxy 1, Mario Galaxy 2, and Nintendo's never going to do Mario Galaxy 3. So you want to play something like Super Mario Gravity or Mario Galaxy Kaizo, You have to go to an even sketchier website, or even worse, a Reddit post, Reddit or 4chan post, download something that a different community member said, hey, this isn't, I know this is an executable, and I know this is a .jar file, but this isn't a virus, trust me. And then you have to do, you basically have to have a degree in computer science to even launch the damn thing. So just say, hey, this is first party. This is first part. You download it from the official Nintendo website. You sign in using your Nintendo Online account, and it has everything. Every first and third party game ever licensed to a Nintendo console. Not everything is supported for online, but with this emulator, you have the ability to host your own community servers. Everything from the Nintendo Entertainment System to the Famicom to, you can even call it Famicom. Call it like Famicom Neo or something. And then just put everything on there. Everything but Switch games is fine. That's fine. Just put everything on there. And then have a mod loader and say this is the only safe way to play community created mod content. Dude, please. TCGPR, Project M, Project Plus, ROM hacks and randomizers for like every Pokemon game ever. Dude, just do it, Nintendo. Just do it. You want to end piracy? Stop giving your community a reason to pirate your games. Stop justifying it with everything you do. Anyway, that's just my aimless rambling. I'm just screaming out into the void in hopes to make money off this. But, damn. This is truly amazing. Yeah, dude. I can't believe we got a Tomodachi Life for Nintendo Switch. I think there's something very poignant to what was a dead franchise. Being the last game to kill the Nintendo Switch. I mean, they're probably still going to release games for the Nintendo Switch, like indie games and whatnot. Like, they're not going to do any more Switch 1 directs after Switch 2 comes out. It's going to be like in a direct when they announce something like an indie game. It's going to say Switch 2 and then compatible with Switch 1, you know, backwards compatible with Switch 1. Or I mean, well, or would that be forward compatible? Because it's, I don't know. It's just good. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I'm interested to see. I'm mildly confused by the digital game card system. I think it's a good thing because it's just streamlining a process they already had. But at the same time, this could be the death of physical release, and also it had some functionality that just seemed confusing for no reason. So we'll find out. We'll find out once it's in practice. Once I have a Switch 2 and use it to port all of my games over, then we'll see what happens. But yeah, this system is either going to be super abusable or way too restrictive. And I shudder. And I don't shudder. I am baffled to believe there's any kind of in between. But anyway, that's it. That's it for today. I just wanted an excuse to stream again. I wanted to do the Minecraft Live event as well, but I didn't end up doing that. So I'm definitely gonna do it for Switch 2. I'm gonna do a blind react to Switch 2. Either while the Direct is coming out, or like later that day or later that week, because my work hours are just insane. If they have it super early in the morning again, then I'm gonna do it. Absolutely, absolutely, I'm gonna do it. But that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.